faithful and strong. Tell me. She... Excuse me, sir. Why are you crying?
Well, I don't know. I was just sitting here, minding my own business, when this tacky little cloud of purple smoke just whisked past me and tore half of my beloved mustache.
I'm not sure, but I have an idea. Stand back. I don't know what will happen. Here!
Floods to hear you, to see you. How much I care.
There you are, Rarity. Hey, look, the may say, Rarity, generosity, you are the key.
Focus, Rarity. We're here to help Twilight, not admire the scenery.
There are no words. I am running out of weaving materials for the traditional crafts booth. I just made a hat out of 3 pieces of hay and a drinking straw. I made it work. But still,
We gotta do everything we can to keep this thing going. It's gonna be fine. These ponies are gonna power up that crystal heart when the time comes, and we won't be needing her magic anyway.
I sure hope that time comes soon. Even I can. The real one is
On its way!
I was going to say being polished to buy us some more time.
Oops. The real crystal heart will be here any second.
I don't know if they believe you.
Don't know if I believe me. Up here!
Spike? Spikey Wiggy! Did you see how my mane just absolutely sparkled?
But good things are better when they're a rarity.
Oh. Parties are serious. And you have my certified Pinky Party promise that you will have the best birthday party ever! Great! Now who's ready to join the Super Duper Party Pony to plan the Super Duper Party?
I am.
What an amazing coincidence! I'm Pinkie Pie and I'm planning a party!
Oh.
Good heavens, Rainbow Dash! It's your birth anniversary! I must say I marvel at your superior party planning expertise, Cheese Sandwich.
Well, they don't call him the super duper party planner for nothing.
Ooh, you got Hoovesies from Countess Coloratura! Look! Oh, she clearly thinks you're very special! Hoovesies!
Pinky's right, Rarity. The Rara I knew didn't hide behind a veil giving out fake stamped kisses.
Oh, I do understand. Sometimes it's hard to see our friends change.
She's become a whole other pony.
Trust me, once you see Countess Coloratura perform, you simply won't believe it.
Correct me if I'm wrong here, but that fella isn't actually complimenting Rara. He's complimenting all the bells and whistles he's piled on to make her Countess Coloratura.
Oh, no. You don't understand, Applejack. Creating all those elements is a lot of work, and Countess Coloratura's performance wouldn't exist without them.
If you ask me, that wouldn't necessarily be a bad thing.
Calm down, Applejack.
Calm down? How can I calm down at a time like this? Vampire fruit bats are attacking Sweet Apple Acres. Them vampire bats want to shrivel it up like a raisin.
Oh, I'm sure if we just let them know how special that particular apple is to you, they'll leave it alone.
Not still, they've crossed the line. It's time to fight them. Stop the bats, stop the bats. Make them go and not come back.
Wait a minute. I don't think these bats are the ones that suck my apples dry.
But if the vampire bats aren't eating your apples, who is?
So there's really no reason for any pony to treat me as anything special.
Hi!
It's the only one in all of Equestria.
Oh no! Did you say vintage? Why, old and rare items are so in style right now. I'm hoping to get a vintage item as well. I just hope I brought enough to trade.
I know what you mean, Rarity. Hey, why don't we pool our trade stashes?
Pool?
That way, if one of us finds something real valuable she can't live without.
She'll definitely be able to get it. Who could say no to exchanging a single object for such a huge assortment of items? Oh yes, that is absolutely brilliant. I'm so glad I have a friend like you, Applejack.
I feel the same way.
Then let's go shopping! Oh, I found you.
Me too. You're not gonna believe it. I found a super valuable vintage item I just have to have, and all it's gonna cost is all our stuff.
Uh-oh. So, where is this valuable vintage item you want to trade everything we have for?
There.
Where?
Right there.
Because once you see what I found, you won't want to waste our trade goods on that.
It looks exactly like... But that doesn't make a lick of sense. Why, I wager if I switched them up, you wouldn't even know the difference.
Oh, don't be silly. Of course I would.
Ha! You're bluffing.
Am I? How can you tell?
There's no way any pony would notice the difference.
I'd say it's a lot more likely they'd notice that.
It's 5 seconds faster.
Well, since we can't both get what we want, I will be the better friend. You take our trade goods and get what you want.
I'm an amazing friend. So even though it's for something that don't seem valuable at all, you take our stash.
How dare you let me get what I want? What kind of friend do you think I am? You're going to get what you want.
No, you are.
No, you are.
No, I insist. You go fetch what you want. 'Cause that's the kind of tried and true friend I am.
Well, I am way too generous to let you out-friend me like that. I know it's not the pie tin you were after, but I hope you like it. It's the rustiest piece of junk I could get.
Huh. Well, I took my half of our stash and got you this.
Oh.
And I know you're gonna love it, 'cause you already have a bunch of ones that look exactly the same sitting in a drawer doing nothing. So that should settle it once and for all, which of us is the better friend.
Oh, come on! You both gave up what you wanted to do something for each other. Oh, Manhattan! We've been called to Manhattan. Oh, I've simply been dying to go back for a visit. We're off to solve a friendship problem in one of the busiest and most vibrant cities in all of Equestria. Isn't this exciting?
Seems a hair odd, though, don't it? Map calling me to a big city like Manhattan.
You may be more...
But how will we even know what our mission's supposed to be? That neighborhood probably has twice as many ponies as all of Ponyville.
More like 3 times. Why, it's not only home to the hay-packing district, it's also home to the fashion district. Shame you weren't called as well, though, darling. I just remembered something. The Sisterhood Social.
We'll have to miss it. No telling how long we'll be in Manhattan. I sure hope Apple Bloom and Sweetie Belle aren't too upset.
Darling, are you all right?
Ponies move so fast here. Not at all like back home.
But Applejack, you're in the big city now. No moseying. You've got to walk with speed and confidence.
Butter my biscuits. I can barely cross the street in this town. How am I supposed to help solve a...
There! Oh, Applejack, what good timing! Here. And you thought we wouldn't discover our purpose here. Yeah. No, I suppose it didn't. Still, a disaster was averted.
Averted? You just lost me a paying customer.
Apologies for the misunderstanding. And might I add, what a lovely establishment you have here.
I'm not sure what we're supposed to do. To be honest, I'm still not even sure what the map called me here for.
Oh, try not to worry, Applejack. The map picked us for a reason. Find out what we're meant to do. Please help us restore our long-lost but beloved tradition, the Midsummer Theater Revival. Darling, this is it! The contact on the flyer is Coco Palmel! Did you see? This must be why the map called us here. Oh, and you were so worried.
Well, I suppose it's at least worth looking into. That is...
Applejack and I were specifically summoned here to be of service. And you, my dear friend, are in need of help. It's no coincidence, darling. It's fate!
This Midsummer Theater Revival, what is it exactly? Y'all do look like you're enjoying each other's company. Kinda reminds me of Ponyville.
It sounds lovely, darling.
What happened?
That's Charity Kindheart. But when she moved away to be closer to her grandfillies, the neighborhood lost the special tradition she had started.
No pony else stepped up to take over for Charity?
Want to lend a hoof? Applejack and I will make sure of it.
You bet your boots we will.
Oh, I don't wear boots. I find they chafe my calves when I walk.
It's just an expression.
So you see, the method mares are only available on this one day. Well, what do you think?
I got my own problems. You think I got hours to dedicate to some pony else's?
Revival, such wonderful memories.
So you'll help us?
Don't be ridiculous.
Huh?
The map wouldn't have chosen just Applejack and me if it was more than we could handle. Everything is going to be just fine.
Perhaps I spoke too soon. Are you sure you can manage this by yourself?
Well, there's a lot to do. But Rarity's right. The map wouldn't have called us here if we weren't up for...
I don't understand. The map summoned us here to solve a friendship problem. We've clearly found it. But why did it send the two of us? Why not Twilight? I'm sure she could have used her magic to transform this park in an instant.
I've been thinking the same thing. I mean, I can at least see why you're here. Coco's your friend, and you have an eye for costumes and all. But me? I was never gonna be able to finish a project this big.
We'll return to Ponyville as failures. Why must this be Applejack? Why? Why? Why?
Now, hold on there. I'm not suggesting we pack up and go home.
Then what are you suggesting?
I'm suggesting we stop worrying about what we can't do and start doing what we can.
Oh, darling, please. It was just a few costumes.
Oh, shucks. I just happened to be good with a hammer is all. To be honest, we had much bigger plans to start. Now I wish I'd offered to help. Yahoo! We did it! You do?
If Twilight had used her magic to fix the park, it wouldn't have fixed the real problem, which is that these Manhattan ponies...
Well, I'll be.
Seems you have more in common with the Manhattan ponies than you thought.
I want to check in with Apple Bloom and find out how the Sisterhood social turned out.
Stop! You're making a terrible mistake!
Just take the broken limbs down, Rarity. Don't y'all care about nothing other than prettifying?
Some pony has to. You are making an absolute mess of the town square, Applejack.
Think more practical-like, will ya? They accidentally skipped a scheduled sprinkle last week, so we need a doozy of a downpour to make up for it is all.
Oh, no! My wonderfully styled mane shall be ruined!
You should have hurried up and finished the job already.
Oh, it's coming down too fast! Help me!
What now?
I'd prefer not to get my hooves muddy.
Gah, there is just no pleasing you, is there? Everything's gotta be just so.
Well, and how does muddying my hooves serve any useful purpose?
Y'all wouldn't know useful if it came up and bit you.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Does so.
Does not.
Does so.
Does not.
Does so.
Does not.
Does so infinity. Ha!
Does not infinity plus one. What say we go our separate ways before one of us says something she will regret?
I reckon y'all are gonna say something you'll regret first.
On the contrary, I believe it shall most certainly be you who says something you will regret first.
I'm not saying anything.
Nor am I.
Y'all just be on your way then.
After you! Perhaps we should stick together for now and find some shelter.
Uh-huh. Perhaps we should. Thank you kindly for your hospitality.
Do be a polite house guest and go wash up, please, won't you?
You make me wash the mud off my hooves, but it's okay for y'all to have mud all over your faces?
You certainly would not want to do anything that would ruin Twilight's very first slumber party, would you?
Of course not. You wouldn't either, I reckon.
So do we have an agreement?
You betcha.
Oh, gross! You know, there's messy and there's just plain rude.
You know, there's fussy and there's just plain getting on my nerves.
Fortunately, I can get along with any pony, no matter how difficult she may be.
Oh, yeah? Well, I'm the get-alongingest pony ever gonna meet.
That's not even a word.
Just fine, Rarity.
I'd like to tell y'all the terrifying tale of the prissy ghost.
That's not a real story. You made it up.
It is a ghost story. They're all made up.
Pardon.
I dare Applejack to do something carefully and neatly for a change.
Oh, yeah? Well, I dare Rarity to lighten up and stop obsessing over every last little detail for a change.
I think the truth of the matter is that some pony could stand to pay a little more attention to detail.
And I think the truth is some pony ought to quit with her fussing so the rest of us can get things done. I dares you to step outside and let your precious tidy mane get ruined again.
Ooh.
Ha!
Fine. Okay, I dare Applejack to play dress-up in a frou-frou, glittery, lacy outfit.
Happy?
Fairy, keep your muddy hooves on your side of the bed.
My hooves ain't muddy.
They were. There might still be a little on them.
They're right. See?
Now who's being inconsiderate?
I have to make the bed again so the blanket will be right. Get up!
Hey!
You'll ruin it. Have to do it like this.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. Geronimo!
Hey! You did that on purpose.
Yeah?
Get up so I can fix it again.
Can't hear you. I'm asleep.
Shoo, shoo.
I ain't budging.
You will if you want any blanket.
Give it back! I will not! Yes, you will! Not will! Not will! Not will!
It says right here that the #1 thing you're supposed to do at a slumber party is have fun. And thanks to you two, I can't check that off.
I've been trying my darndest to get along.
No, it is I who have been trying my best.
No, it was me.
No, it was I.
Me!
I hope you're happy.
You see? That's why we needed to take down all those loose branches in town. Not spiffy them up. But out of my way, Missy. Time's a waste. Rarity for pony's sake. Stop sweating the small stuff and help me get rid of this thing. I said hustle over here and help me. Look. I'm sorry, all right?
What was that?
I said I'm sorry. I should have listened to you when you noticed where this here branch would end up. Your annoying attention to detail would have saved us from this whole mess. But right now, you need to stop being so dang fussy picking up all those little things and help me move the one big thing in here that actually matters. Please.
But I'll get all icky.
Consarn it. What the... Yes, ickiness is often a side effect of hard work. But y'all need to get over it on account of I just can't fix this mess I made myself. I need your help.
Let's do this.
Well, they do have a section about backyard slumber parties. Is that what we're doing right now?
I look awful.
Better?
Thanks.
Oh, we're never gonna guess what you're thinking of. It could be anything.
Are we getting warmer?
Is it a six-legged pony with a purple polka-dotted mane and shooting stars coming out of his eyes?
Who flies through the air all over the world to hide magic sparkly eggs?
If only some pony hadn't been so persnickety.
Well, maybe she wouldn't have been if some pony else hadn't been so sloppy.
Sorry for being such a pain in the patootie.
Oh no, I'm sure I was much worse.
That's kind of you to say, but I'm the one who's sorry.
Oh, I'm much more sorry than you are.
Are not. Are two. Are not. Are two. Are not. Are two. That mess is your fault, not mine.
Sorry. Forced to pick some, but sorry. What party is that? Applejack!
What?
What?
I know, but I had to say it again because that's how confused I am. You want me to judge a fashion show?
I admit, Applejack is an unorthodox choice, but that is precisely what makes her an inspired choice. But sometimes we designers forget about practicality. That's where you come in. Which tells me you're a pony who knows what she likes. Besides, a judge must be honest, and you're the most honest pony there is. Ask any pony, they'll tell you. I do understand your hesitation, but before you say no, sleep on it.
Sure, I guess I can do that for you. It sure is great to hear Miss Palmel is doing so well.
Oh, this is Applejack, another one of the judges. That dress did look a bit like a disco ball. Although, Miss Palmel is making the point that no matter what we wear, it is a costume of some kind or another. And that's okay. Let's go meet the designers and help them get ready for the show.
I don't think they liked what I had to say.
Ah, well, that's why you're here. Fashion needs a healthy dose of practicality now and then. Okay, yes, not a very practical choice. Fashionable, but not practical.
Sure, it looks pretty, but that's a lot of fabric covered in dirt in no time. Thank goodness I'm here. Otherwise, we'd have had holes in clothes and dirty dresses.
Of course, no look is complete without mane and makeup.
So, when are you gonna do her mane?
You know what? I think we've given the designers enough guidance for today. Let's, let them finish their work. Is everything okay?
They're having a heated debate about those two belts.
And it's all Applejack's fault!
Why are you mad at me? I was just saying what I thought. And isn't that why you wanted me to be a judge? For my honesty?
Of course, but you said fashion is ridiculous!
But it's my opinion, and I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, come with me! Applejack, why are you so angry? It's just Strawberry's honest opinion. What's wrong with that?
Well, that's fine if she doesn't like them, but if she knew how hard we worked to make our apples perfect, maybe she wouldn't be so mean about it. Oh boy.
Doesn't feel so good, does it?
Nope. No, it does not at all. I am so sorry, Rarity. I got so carried away with being honest. I guess I didn't think about how I was making others feel. I'm a real rotten apple.
I appreciate that, Applejack. That means a lot. I just wish you'd realized it before you ruined the fashion show. Well, it all comes down to you, Applejack. Can you believe it? Lily Lace's clothes go here, Inky Rose's will go there, and Star Streak's there.
Sorry, but I couldn't pick just one. They all did great, and in my opinion, they all deserve to win.
And I agree. I told you your perspective would be beneficial.
Is, this one of your new designs, Rarity? It's, the form is reminiscent of, it conjures up images of,
Oh, that? No, I totally messed that one up. It's ghastly, horrid, absolutely terrible.
Oh, thank goodness. Because in my honest opinion, it's awful.
Oh, you're right. You beast! This shade of brown should only be used for accents! Come on, Applejack! We've got to get her in a nice, soothing pink. Stat! This sounds an awful lot like Trixie's magic.
She wants me to grow apples with no peels. Now, how the hell am I supposed to do that?
Applejack, Rarity, could you help me, please?
Huh?
Huh? So, you can't have friendship without makeovers?
Not exactly.
Thank you all so much.
I sure am proud of her.
Yeah, she finally realizes things will turn out fine.
What the? Everything was fine a minute ago.
Was too organized. I'll try to come up with a few last-minute errands for you before sunrise.
Well, that's a relief.
Explain to me why we didn't tell her the truth.
Oh, Twilight is finally learning not to let her stress get the better of her. If she finds out everything went wrong, it could be devastating.
We're real sorry.
You did tell us you'd changed.
As your friends, we should have trusted you.